Okay. Elzwurth Theory back in the building. Here we are again for round 2. The Elzwurth Theory Podcast. This is Elzwurth speaking. Oh, wait a minute. I'm not getting any audio from Nanu. Give me one moment, folks. See what's going on here. Nope, you have no cable in your microphone. Woes. Ladies and gentlemen, the woes of 2 amateur podcasters. Just bear with us one moment while she gets her microphone plugged in. There you go. Push that plug in there.
Let me take this off because I don't want to be like, ding.
There you go. We hear you.
Testing.
There you go. We got it right now. There we go. We just finished the last episode of the Netflix series. What is it? What is it called? Lemony what?
Lemony Snicket. A series of unfortunate events.
Okay. This was the 3rd season. As we mentioned in the previous segment, there are going to be some spoilers here. So if you haven't finished the series, or if you don't want to hear about it, if you have plans to watch it, you don't want to hear about it, you might not want to listen to this segment. I'm not gonna get into it and really reveal too much, but it may just be enough revealed throughout this assessment that it might upset you, or just a spoiler alert. All right, 3 seasons this show has been on.
It's hard to believe.
Yeah, 3 really rapid seasons. I mean, has this show been on for 3 years? I feel like maybe they showed 2 seasons in 1 year or something. It just doesn't feel like it's been 3 years. What are we in now? We're in 2019. So this thing came out in 2016. I don't know. It's possible, I guess. But
I don't know. Or maybe we caught it when it was in its 2nd season.
Anyway, Nanu, so what are your thoughts? Series is over.
It was a really good series. Yeah. I enjoyed it. Olaf, what is his name? What is the actor's name?
I believe it's Neil Patrick Harris.
Yes.
Yeah.
He is hilarious.
Yes.
He's a very good actor.
Yeah, he killed that. He killed his role.
Yeah.
He really did. I mean, I was already a fan of his. I like his work. I liked him since Doogie Howser. But he definitely put his foot in this role.
Yeah.
Really
made
you hate him as a villain. But at the same time, he was funny. And I felt a little bit of pity for him at the end.
Yeah.
When you have enough skill to have the audience pretty much hate you throughout the entire series, and then feel pity for you within the last 30 minutes of a 3-season series, you're pretty damn good. So
yeah, I remember I said that about the Boy King from
Joffrey,
right, from Game of Thrones. Yeah.
He made you hate his guts.
Yes, he did. But that's how you know he was a good actor.
I think it was to the point where I don't even think he could have done anything to redeem himself. That's how much he was hated.
Yeah.
But anyway, that's a topic for another day. So overall, I like this series. I looked forward to it. I enjoyed it. The last episode was bittersweet. It was a shame to see the series come to an end. There was only 7 episodes this season, so it was a few episodes shy of the usual 11 or 12 episodes that you normally would get with this kind of series. A little mouthy. I complain about. They talk a lot in this series.
They really do.
Yeah, it's a lot of. I don't know. It's just sometimes it is very witty and it is clever, but sometimes it just gets on my nerves. They just talk a little bit too much. But maybe they're going with the book verbatim. I don't know. I never read the book, so I can't really. They just talk a lot.
It's amazing how they memorize.
I don't know how they memorize all that.
Yeah,
that's crazy. Now, the series in itself is outlandish. Some parts of this final episode, I didn't understand it. Like this boa constrictor that comes out of nowhere and brings these kids the apple carrying
the antidote
or immunogen or whatever it is that you want to call it that they need to combat the spores. I don't know. What is that? What is this? What is this snake? What is he? We didn't see any snake throughout the whole series. I mean, was it something that we missed?
Maybe. I don't recall seeing a snake.
I don't know.
Either,
If you guys, anybody out there, know the significance of this boa constrictor carrying the apple, let us know. And I don't know.
Wow. I mean, there could be Adam and Eve, the apple,
like
and
there's some kind of I don't know. Yeah.
Right. That's the only thing that came to mind.
Yeah, I don't want to spoil too much, but yeah, like I said, the series in itself is already outlandish as it is, but that was, to me, just came out of left field, and I really didn't understand it.
I think so. One of my favorite characters was Sunny, the baby.
The little girl was adorable.
Yes.
The oldest, which is, I believe, the oldest is the boy. No.
Yes.
He's the firstborn. What was his name? I don't even remember. It's terrible. We just got finished watching it.
I know it's not Jack.
Wow.
It's
His name was Lemony. No. They were going to name him Lemony. They were going to name him Lemony.
Oh man.
All right, just give us a moment, folks. Let's get this right.
I'll tell you what his name is. Hold on. Okay, so Neil Patrick Harris, of course, is Count Olaf.
Right.
And then Klaus.
That's not a common name.
No.
Like, I could never remember. I like that name, though.
Yeah.
That's very unique, but that's not a common name. What was the girl's name? Violet.
See,
that's an easy name to remember. And the little girl's name was Sunny.
And the little girl is
That's
Sunny.
another easy name. Is that her real name, or is that a nickname?
Let's see. No, the baby's real name, her name is Presley Smith.
Well, no, I don't mean the real name in real life, but the character.
The character,
name.
Sunny Baudelaire.
Oh, wow. So her name is Sunny. Wow,
Sunny.
That's a unique name for a little girl.
The character's
right,
name is
right.
Sunny Baudelaire.
That's what I'm saying. That's a unique name.
Yeah, her real name is Presley Smith.
Got you. Mm-hmm. Sunny. Wow, I would never think to name my daughter Sunny. I like that, though.
Yeah, Sunny.
Oh, so like the sun.
Right.
Oh, I like that. She was adorable.
Yeah.
Yeah, she especially
it was
this
amazing.
Especially this last season. She was killing it.
Yeah. It's amazing that she was able to do what she did.
She's going to be an amazing actress, I think. This is how they start. They start early.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so overall it was a good series. I mean, on an alphabetical rating scale, I give it a B. It's a solid B. I really enjoyed it. I probably could watch it again. It holds some rewatch value for me. Not much, because they just talk a little bit too much for me sometimes. But some of the episodes and some of the segments were so funny, especially with Count Olaf, that I could definitely watch it again. He really made the show as well. You know, he was the bad guy, but he was funny.
Yeah, I agree.
What's your grade for it?
I give it an A. It was good.
Okay. You liked it a little better than me.
Yeah.
Especially this time around, because I kind of had to coerce me to watch it. I really wasn't. I mean, I saw it, but
the series as a whole.
Yeah, I could have waited to watch it. It wasn't like high on my list of things to watch list, but it was an enjoyable series nonetheless. Moving on. So I had Nanu. I pushed her through watching final couple episodes of High Score Girl, another Netflix series. This is an anime. Basically, it's a slice of life anime, and it heavily revolves around gaming culture, particularly old school games, like, stuff that if you're around my age, 42 years of age, like, this series really hit home for me. Mm-hmm. I know you know that. Like, mm-hmm. I adore this series. Like, mm-hmm. It reminded me so much of my childhood, the video games that we used to play. This series puts you through, games at, almost the earliest.
Right, in their infancy.
Yeah, all the way through to, the Sega Saturn. which by today's standards is still, that would be considered an old gaming system. These kids don't even know what that is. But for me, that was like, I remember when that was the pinnacle of technology, the Sega Saturn and the Super Nintendo, and before that was the NES, and these kids are going to the arcades, and it was just, I don't know, I adored it. And just the video game aspect of it is one thing, but the slice of life aspect of it with this kid living with, it seems like he's being raised by his mother. It's a single parent household, and they have this special relationship. And he meets this girl, and they play video games together. They fall in love. It's just, it just hits all the notes for me. I'm gushing over this. My advice, I don't want to spoil too much about the series, but my advice to anyone out there listening, if you're a gamer and you like anime, please give this a watch. At least watch the first 1 or 2 episodes. If you don't like it, I don't know what to tell you.
It's a good series.
Really good. It did end on an open note, which Nanu was very upset about.
Oh, man. I can't. It's unfinished. They have to.
Yeah, there's going to be a season 2. It was left unresolved. Looking forward to it. I'm a little upset because I don't really know how long it's going to take for them to release that. Maybe that might not be until 2020. Who knows? As long as they release it, I'm happy. If they never release it, I'm going to be very upset. This show has an extremely high replay value for me. Like, I could watch all 12 of those episodes every day of the week, probably. That's an A+. A+ for me. I can be honest. I know you don't like it as much as me.
I know. This was a B+ for me.
Okay. I know not your cup of tea.
No, it was good though.
I think it's gonna really appeal to people, to gamers, first and foremost, because a lot of the footage that they use, and we just discussed this, a lot of the footage that they use were from the actual games, which was amazing. Like footage from Street Fighter 2, Darkstalkers, just a bunch of, and like even some games that were on Neo Geo and Neo Geo CD, Sega Saturn, TurboGrafx, PC Engine.
Yeah,
every system that you could possibly think of, if you're a geek like me, that you grew up on and that you read about and that you played, is in this series. You have to watch it. Anyway,
you hear that passion?
Love that. I'm such a geekazoid. All right. We got anything else on the table? What else we got? Let's just relax. You know what? Let me kick back. I'm about to take a shower and go to bed, so let's just relax and kick back a bit.
All right. So what do we have next? What's coming up?
What's on the agenda? Well,
eventually. I do want to watch the what is it called? Godzilla series.
Yes, that's on the agenda. And there is a Godzilla series on Netflix. I don't know how good it is, but I am a big Godzilla fan, so I definitely want to check that out. If I'm not mistaken, there are 3
movies.
Are they movies?
I think I want to say they're, or maybe short.
I mean, they're like over an hour, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, so then
they're like movies, but there's a continuity there, but I didn't realize it. They're all connected.
Yeah, there are.
That's definitely on the agenda. We'll watch those and offer our critique as far as that.
I'm on the edge of my seat waiting for. My memory is terrible with the names of these animes. Hero Academia.
Yes.
Waiting for that.
Yeah.
I'm waiting for. Well, you know what? I don't know if they're gonna have another of the Magus Bride.
It's been such a long time since we watched it. I don't really remember. Did it end with closure, or did it leave room for?
I mean, yeah, it could. I mean, so they did it in a way where more could be added, but you could see where it was going. You know what I mean? Yeah. Like, they were together, but is that really the end? Like, there's absolutely more to the story.
Magus Bride, another great anime. If you have Funimation, you can find it there. I don't know if it's called Magus Bride. I think the name is actually longer than that, but that's the general gist of it. Magus Bride. What else is on the agenda? What else are we waiting for? Right now we're watching, we're in the midst of watching Fairy Tail. We're watching Golden Kamuy. I don't know if that's being pronounced properly.
Kamui.
It's another great one. What else are we actively watching?
We're watching, you said Fairy Tail, Golden Kamui.
I feel like there's something else, but I don't remember.
Yeah, the Goblin Slayer.
Goblin Slayer. Oh. Yes. Goblin Slayer is a great anime. Now, if you're an anime buff the way we are, you're probably gonna say this type of anime, this genre of anime has been done many times over. It's like the typical role-playing, almost sword art online-ish, or what's the other one that was really good? That was kind of like Sword Art Online. You know what I'm talking about? It was only 12 episodes.
And I was hoping that they would make another season of it.
I forgot the name of it, but there's another great
anime. It's an RPG.
Yeah, it's another RPG style. The RPG genre is overflooded. And, in terms of, what you can watch with anime. Some of it is ridiculous. Some of it is... I'm not really into comedic anime. But... every once in a while, you will find one that is really good if you take the time out to watch it. Sword Art Online included. I actually really love Sword Art Online.
Another good one was Devilman.
Devilman Crybaby.
Devilman Crybaby.
That was a Netflix series. That was really good. Now, Devilman Crybaby is a very adult anime.
Absolutely.
So, parents out there, listening to this, you may want to, exercise.
It is not for children.
Yeah, it's not. There's a lot of, I mean, it's not even really about the overall themes that they're exploring there, because I feel like these kids, they know this stuff more than we do. You know what I mean? They know more about it than we do, but there is nudity. It's a lot of violence. A lot of the imagery is very trippy. I personally, I wouldn't let my kid watch it. It's just not. I think if I was a child, that should have probably given me nightmares. I'm going to be honest. Still a great series. It was. I loved it. I think that's it. We're not really. What about on the non-anime front? We're not watching anything really, right? Game of Thrones.
Waiting. Yeah. There's quite a few movies that I wanted to see. Also, we do want to see Spider-Man.
Yeah, the movie list is really long. I haven't been to the movies in so long. The movie list is ridiculous. Spider-Man. We didn't see Fantastic Beasts.
No.
We didn't see Aquaman.
I would also like to see the Mortal Engines.
Yeah, my father said that was pretty good.
Yeah, see? I've heard that was very good. Yeah. And I think it's one more. I forget. Let me see.
Yeah, I have to be frank. It's between work and home life and other endeavors. I find it really difficult to make it to the movies, and at this point, I just feel like it has to be something I really want to see to get me to the theater. Like, there can't be any doubt. You know what I mean? Like, Star Wars, I'm there. Alien, I'm there. Well, I don't even think we've seen Alien covered in the movie. No, we didn't. We waited for that to come out on.
Did we?
Yeah, we did. I was about to say, even things in Harry Potter series, I love that, but
yeah, we didn't see all
Fantastic
of them.
Beasts either. Yeah, well,
yes, we did.
I saw every movie. I didn't see every Harry Potter movie in the theater. I can honestly say that I saw once I became hooked, every movie I saw in the theater. And I don't think I actually became hooked until part 3.
Okay.
And I think part 3 was actually the one that I saw when I was working at Times Square. I went with Dale. So the parts 1 and 2 I did not see in the movies. Gaming, when I was getting to Super Mario Brothers U, which was just released for the Nintendo Switch. This was initially released on the Wii U. From what I understand, it wasn't received that well. I'm not really sure why. The Wii U was garbage. Let's just put it out there. It just never caught on. So, I mean, that could have something to do with it. But now that it's been released on the Nintendo Switch and remastered and enhanced, new characters have been added. Game looks ridiculous. Like, it looks crazy. I can't wait to play it.
Well, I haven't seen any previews of it. I'm excited.
Yeah, I'm really excited. Elzwurth Theory. That's me. Normally, I do a lot of unboxings, a lot of gaming, and a lot of things revolving around music. And that's me. That's what I'm about. I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for Nanu. For us to get to this point, a lot of hard work.
It did, but we made it. We're here.
We're
doing
here.
it.
Yep, it will get better. That's what it's all about, right?
Mm-hmm. We're in it.
I wish that I had the luxury of working on this all day, every day. You know what I mean? But we have bills to pay. Got a job I got to go to. So if I had the luxury of working on my craft on a daily basis, I don't think I would ever sleep. I'll be working on it all the time.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, I didn't mean to talk your ear off. My name is Elzwurth Theory. Those who know me personally, you know who I am. If you don't know me personally, my name's Elzwurth Theory. I'm an ass.
Nanu here.
Signing off. Thank you for listening. Catch you guys in the next episode. Peace and love.